All right, guys, Tim from Every Cow Counts. I just wanted to make a quick video because I've been talking to a lot of people about, it's getting close to summertime, and everybody's thing is like, all right, I want to get shredded for summer. And now more than ever, shredded has a different definition to it. In the past, I feel like people were okay with just being lean, but not necessarily shredded. But now with things like Facebook, Instagram, social media in general, and the way that the bodybuilding scene, and I know that not everybody's like, oh, I'm a bodybuilder, but I mean, that's what I would call it. Like, just working out to better your body, to me, is just building bodybuilding. So the bodybuilding scene in general has exploded, and it's not just walking into a gym and seeing a handful of different people at 5 o'clock at night. Gyms are packed, every single day. And, again, the point is just the people's definition or people's expectations of what shredded is for summertime, has turned into that, 7, 8, maybe even like 6% body fat with a 6-pack and being shredded and vascular. I guess the video would be about how realistic that is, or what you have to come to understand if you're actually going to make it to that point in terms of, well, how shredded you get. So first off, is it realistic? Listen, if you're not either blessed genetically or ready for some very serious hard work, there are people that I go to the gym with that are blessed genetically, that they could literally just cut some calories out of their diet and they're going to show up in 3 weeks with a 6-pack. Unfortunately, they are the exception. They are not the rule. The rule is going to be more along the lines of hard dieting, preparing your own foods. And when I say hard dieting, I really just mean, understanding, caloric intake, understanding, even the basic knowledge, guys, is like, what has carbs, what has protein, what has fats in it, how much, those things cost you in terms of your calorie intake, or, just understanding how to fill the gaps as far as your macros are concerned. You can't have 250 grams of carbohydrates left for a day and start eating steak and think that that's going to get you to where you need to be. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You have to have a basic understanding, of what's what. Nobody can stand around you all day and explain to you what is a carbohydrate and what is a protein. You kind of have to know that stuff. And maybe if you don't have that basic understanding of just food, really, or basic understanding of nutrition, then you might want to do some more research before you decide to take on, the challenge of trying to get down in body fat percentage. Because again, it is a lot of work from a mental standpoint, I guess you could say. There's adjustments that need to be made for a diet. Unfortunately, weight loss is not something that is constant, I guess. You can't just hop on a diet and expect to keep losing weight from one style of eating over and over and over and over and over again. It's your body will adapt to the lower calorie intake that you start your diet with, and once it adapts to that, you have to throw something else at it.